Jimmy Hoffa's disappearance was the final twist in a long and turbulent career.
Hello, my name is Fritz Ko, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Fritz Ko Vids. We're here today in a suburb of Detroit called Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, the last known location of Jimmy Hoffa. Jimmy Hoffa was last seen July 30th, 1975, at this location behind me, formerly known as the Red Fox Diner. Police found Hoffa's 1974 Pontiac unlocked in the restaurant's parking lot after his wife called and reported him missing. According to what Jimmy Hoffa told others, he was meeting here with mafia leaders Anthony Provenzano, and he arrived at this location at roughly 2 o'clock p.m. He left at 2:45. Witnesses say he left in a vehicle with 3 unknown suspects.
Testimony of a mafia hitman turned government informant is considered by the FBI to be a plausible description of the kidnapping drama.
Hoffa drives from his home, arrives at the restaurant expecting to meet 2 underworld figures. He's picked up by 1, perhaps 2 close associates, driven to a private residence 4 minutes away from the restaurant, where he is ambushed and killed. His body is then stuffed into a 55-gallon drum and taken to a location where it is placed in a compactor for junk cars. It is crushed and it is smelted.
We're back here again today in Detroit, Michigan, in an auto salvage lot. The whole purpose of us being here today is just to show you guys where possibly the last resting place of Jimmy Hoffa actually was. Not particularly this one, but one of the many in the Detroit area. And the whole lot. And again, as I said earlier, more than likely Jimmy Hoffa was drove to an auto salvage place just like this, shot in the head, put in the back of an automobile, and crushed in an automobile crusher just like this.
Dan Mulday believes an angry Hoffa had begun to squeal about connections between the mafia and the CIA in Cuba. Cuba had long been a stronghold of organized crime and gambling. When the Cuban Revolution broke out, the mob sold arms to both sides. After Castro came to power, he began throwing gangsters out of Cuba. There is strong evidence that mobsters and the CIA were plotting to kill Castro.
In 1975, during the Church Committee's investigation of the Castro assassination plots, that Hoffa was indeed giving information to the Church Committee about his knowledge and perhaps even his participation in these plots.
Only weeks before his disappearance, Hoffa had completed a book in which he made bitter charges against Frank Fitzsimmons. He implicated mobsters by name and specifically mentioned the end of his friendship with Tony Provenzano. This book may have been Hoffa's death warrant. Conceivably, he knew enough secrets to send dozens of mobsters to jail or the electric chair. But what about the men Hoffa was supposed to meet?
I tell you that Mr. Provenzano hasn't been in this town for the last 15...
Both denied arranging any meeting with Jimmy. Ironically, in 1978, Provenzano went to prison for the murder of another Teamster official. FBI investigators believe Hoffa was killed to protect lucrative mob deals. On November 23rd, 1963, John Kennedy was shot to death in Dallas. The alleged killer was Lee Harvey Oswald, whose Cuban connections were documented by the Warren Commission. Oswald's murderer, Jack Ruby, had well-known ties to mobsters. FBI records indicated that Ruby phoned Hoffa aides repeatedly during November 1963.
I think make this...
Hoffa hated the Kennedys for mercilessly hounding him during the McClellan hearings. Jimmy Hoffa's connection with Kennedy's murder is tenuous. More certain is that Jimmy was involved with organized crime. Gifted with unique talent and charisma, Hoffa could have been one of our country's great leaders. He began on the loading docks and earned his status as a working-class hero. But like so many leaders, Hoffa was corrupted by his tremendous power.